Yo, featured guest today. Yo. Okay, anyways, I got cooked. This is the continuation of yesterday's episode. Basically, if you haven't watched it, I wrote a test paper and it was 3 hours long, so 180 minutes. And usually, whenever we write a test paper in English, we get 180 minutes for three tasks. Usually an outline, an analysis, and then just a task where you have to write your own opinion. Usually like a comment, a discussion. This time it was block entry. And this time we also had a fourth task, mediation. Well, originally we had 180 minutes. And if it had stayed at that length, then I would have been really cooked, like grilled. I would have been roasted. I don't know. I would have been done for. Because, like, the mediation task was 30% of the grade, and I did not do it yet. After 180 minutes, right? After 180 minutes, I think. Okay, so first of all, you have to imagine it like this, right? I get this task, or I get this whole ass paper block. I don't know. It was literally 10 pieces of paper. Well, so I look at the tasks, I read them, easy chill. Then I read the text obviously first. Kind of get into it. I obviously have to know first before doing the tasks. Well, and then I just kind of ate. I was chilling. I ate while reading. Um, you know, took some notes and shit. And then, before I knew it, 40 minutes have passed and I have not written the outline yet. So, the first task. And I think to myself, hold up, this is not good. This is the easiest task. Why am I so slow? Well, I don't know what I've been doing because I think I was just not focusing for the first like 15, 20 minutes. So, yeah, I was cooked. Then next task, analysis. That one was definitely cooked. Analysis is always the part where I'm the worst. Like for example, if on the first and the third task, I usually have like, I don't know, a B plus, or yeah, like anything from B to an A. Well, on the analysis, I usually have a B minus, yeah, about around B minus. So you can guess. This time, if I say I'm cooked, then it is worse than a B minus. I don't. I think this task I'll get like really really only a few points. So screw that. Anyways, then the block entry, third task. You know, wrote it all chill. But after the analysis, I had written like two and a half, no, almost three half pages because, okay, hold up. Oh, yeah. Basically, you have to imagine it like this. We have this paper and we have to fold it like this and a half, and then we write here and basically. Well, so after 120 minutes, I had written three of those half sides. I don't know what I've been doing for 120 minutes. I don't know what I've been doing for those 2 hours, honestly. But I was cooked. And then a friend or a classmate who used to sit next to me, like our teacher decided to do a fucking seating plan now, some fucking numbers, because she doesn't like that boys sit together and girls sit together. So she had to do a fucking seating plan where a boy sits next to a girl, next to a boy, next to a girl. Fuck. Anyways, she's also like she's the reason why I don't like climate activists, like literally, because he's too extreme in that regard. Anyways, the guy he looks to the back because I sit like more in the middle and he sat in the front because he came too late. He looks back at me and asks like, you know, just without asking obviously, but like he's like, you know, how is it? How are you doing? I'm like, me, cooked. I'm cooked. And he's like, what? What? He didn't understand that this meant cooking. Anyways, I asked him like he was like, it's alright, it's alright. I was cooked, okay? I was cooked 120 minutes. I had to do a blog entry and a mediation. So I had to read another text because the mediation was from a different text, obviously. So I had 60 minutes for those two tasks, and those two are the biggest ones, and the ones that are like that make up the majority of the grade. So I started writing the blog entry. You know, I was really thinking about it because the complete bullshit. The topic was saving the planet, and like I said, this topic maybe just maybe I would have been like neutral towards it, but because of my teacher, nah, she's crazy. She's crazy, you know. So I do not like it, and yeah. So for the next like 30 minutes, I think I just chilled, and then our teacher, because like the teachers swapped, you know, for the first 2 hours, a different teacher was like supervising us, and then our like class, my English teacher came, and she was like, you know, I'll give you more time, and I was like, thank God, otherwise this could have been bad, you know, I could have been roasted. Like really, I really would have been hella cooked. So next thing I know, um, she gave us like, what did she give us? 45 minutes or 50 minutes extra. So it was definitely very good because I was writing the blog entry till there were about 20 minutes left, and then I had to read the German text and write down the important points for the task and mediate, you know. No, it was not 25, it was actually like 30 minutes. Then then 10 minutes from there on, I I just looked through the fucking dictionary because I didn't know the fucking German word, you know. So I looked, um, yeah, I just tried to. I looked at the German word, looked at the English translation, but I was like that helped me way more because the problem that I have when mediating is usually that I do not know the German word rather than that I don't know the English one. So yes, that's what I did for like literally 10 minutes, and I watched at the I looked at the clock all the time. It was like fuck 20 minutes. I really need, and then I quickly, really quickly wrote down everything like on like I just noted down the points that I to needed to include in the text, and then for the last 15 minutes, bro, I've never written that fast. I literally wrote 2 pages or 3 pages in those last 20 minutes. So basically, at least the same amount that I did during my first 120 minutes, which is insane. So yeah, I almost got cooked. But the good thing about this all is, well, for one, it's over. And there's also a bad thing. So, number one, it's over. And she said, like, oh, you know, because always after the test paper, you can just take a free lesson, you know, I'll excuse you. Well, I had the next lesson with the principal, and had in the same room because I had a lesson with him, and he was like, "No, you're not allowed to leave." So after I literally went outside of the room for a minute, and then I had to go back inside, and that was annoying, right? Anyways, I don't know why I said it. Anyways, okay. Right. Now the bad thing about this all is not even that, but that I was supposed, like I was invited to grill, because I don't know, we just decided to grill. Like my trainer, my private trainer, decided to invite us. So we were planning to grill, and then he said like, "Oh, it's canceled. I got sick." So I wish him, of course, get better soon and shit. But now I have now I was really out for grilling, man. I was really excited to eat meat and all that. And then I had to come home after the fucking test paper. Talk to some friends who I've not who I don't really see that much that often. Because one, either they're in uni or they skip school. Because like the one that I've met today, he actually told me like, nah, I dropped out, and I'm gonna work now because I can't do school anymore. So that's that. But the good thing about this all is it is over for me now. The fucking test paper, and even if I if I don't grill today, then it is still all right, because there are literally people out there who are more cooked than I am, and in both senses. I know, no, I'm not in both senses, literal and not literal. Basically, I just text with a friend of mine because he owes me like half of the money that I currently have on my bank account, because I lent him some money, and I told him like, it would be kind of good if you could pay me back by the end of the year. And well, I lent it to him in April, I think. Yeah, around April or March. I think it was the end of April, right? So yeah, he has to pay me quite a sum back, and he moved out to because he didn't, he turned 18 and he didn't want to live with his parents anymore. So the moment that he got like enough money to at least move out, he did. Then he apparently bought himself a bed and a table, and is now struggling really hardly. He does like some. I mean, he does like more. Buys like he uses his money also. He does like some things. So actually, a really cool one. A really cool thing. So, anyways, like I was saying, yeah, there's always people more cooked than you. So your problems, you shouldn't worry about them. And they're not that deep, anyways. So a friend of mine just texted me because, like I said, I've been doing content creation for the other channel, and it's VR content. And basically, he just texted me because I was asking, he also does content creation. He has like 13K subs on TikTok. I think he makes money now, probably. I don't know. He also does like print on demand. That's what I've seen, but I don't know how well it's going. Okay, so anyways, I just told him, because I was not supposed to be free right now, and I told him, you wanna play some games again? Because we played once, and he made like a few videos about it. Because I didn't, because I use a different language for, like, I use also English for the other for the TikTok channel, but he uses German. So we obviously spoke in German, and could use the content. I couldn't, but it doesn't matter, because like I was just playing with him for fun, because I wanted to play with him. And he said like, yo, someone from my community asked us to do a 2v2, because we were like playing, and he said like, wouldn't it be so fun to play like with my community, so that we could just create a whole ass a 4v4 game um, with randoms, and I was like, sure, I'm down, you know. And so yeah, actually, someone asked for a 2v2, and it would be cool, kind of honestly, if we would be able to do that, you know. So yeah, since I now have about 3 hours of free time left of the day, maybe like 2.5. Let's say that 2.5 hours. Well, what can I do now? I will definitely, for sure. I will also like definitely. So hold on, definitely because I already ate, right? But I'm still hungry. Like, what the fuck? I'm always fucking hungry, man. I can't do this anymore. I am always on. I literally ate half an hour or an hour ago. I don't think it was an hour ago. I ate 45 minutes ago. Let's say that. I'm fucking hungry. How is this possible? What? My stomach is non-existent. What the fuck? Anyways, so what I'm gonna do now? Piano, because I need to do the daily task, you know. And then I will do some what can I do today? Because I already did like everything that I wanted to do, because I, except for obviously the YouTube and the content upload on the other channel, but that's what I do in the evening always, because like for some like people on TikTok are usually awake at night, so dog. And so yes, um, so I'll probably, I don't know, added some TikToks. Right, that's what I wanted to do, because I have only two more pre-edited, so I need to get some pre-edited again. Especially because next week is gonna be. I think like starting tomorrow is gonna be busy again, because I told like a friend, yeah, why don't we? Because he asked me, you know, and I don't really see him that often, so I said, yeah, let's go play some soccer tomorrow, 4 p.m. or whatever. But the thing is, all my friends wake up, or most of my friends wake up that late, or want to do something that late. So, because another friend also asked, like, you know, the guy just asked, want to do a 2v2? And I was like, yes, when do we want to, like, on a weekend, you know? And I'm like, okay, if it's, you know, I just have to see. Like, I didn't tell him yet, because he also doesn't know at what time, because he still has to ask the others. But, like, I hope it's not going to be tomorrow. And on Saturday, I was, oh, my dog, literally. And on Saturday, Sunday, I was actually planning to do something with another friend, because he's in uni 2 now, and we only ever saw each other on Sundays whenever we played beach volleyball or basketball. You have to see this. Quiet again now, huh? I don't know if you saw anything, by the way, because I was holding my iPad like to the down, because you can't turn the camera once you start recording. So I don't know if you even saw anything. Oh, fucking dog. Look at this. Like a little kid. Yo. Anyways. And now I've lost the train, my thought. Which is a shame. But anyways, yeah, I still have to do, on Sunday I was actually planning to do a little bit for maths, because maths exam will be on Friday, and that is when I will really be cooked. Like, I need to at least not, I need to at least pass this, you know, because then I'll be safe for the next one. I'm kind of done with maths, you know. I know I'll be next year, when the big ass exam is coming, I'll be probably going into like an oral exam that you have to take after failing an exam. So I'll probably go there, because maths is gonna be like, I'm not gonna like, I am gonna study obviously, but like I'm not gonna study as much as I would need to. I'll just try to freestyle as much as possible because, I'm not the school guy. So yeah, actually, it would be smarter to study and not go into oral like exam afterwards. Damn, damn. I have to see. Anyways, so that's the situation right now, right? And that's so yeah. I don't know. I'm out of breath for some reason. Sometimes I yap and yap and yap without breathing, and then sometimes I just have no breath, and that's why I often, especially on these unfiltered thought episodes, I usually just from time to time, So that is it for today. What I'm. Yep. You know what? Okay, sorry. Right. No, okay. That's it. The video is too long already, so